Starting in December 2017, NYPD detectives investigated a series of armed robberies at convenience stores and gas stations across Queens.
In all the robberies, they did actually take very similar things. They would take the currency from the register. They would take a specific brand of cigarettes.
In 3 of the incidents, they were Tyvek suits.
Started calling them the Tyvek Bandits.
Because of their disguises, the Tyvek Bandits were impossible to identify. But after looking at video from several locations, detectives believe that the car they used for each robbery was the same.
So all we had was this silver Honda Accord.
It's very well maintained. It actually looks like he, maybe does a quick chamois shine right before the incident.
But in all the video, there wasn't a clear shot of the car's license plate number or registration.
We did a lot of work with the video and the license plate hits trying to determine what vehicle it was.
The robberies continued through Easter Sunday, and then detectives got a break. One night, after robbing a gas station on Hillside Avenue, the thieves pulled up next to a house. The homeowner saw one of the men open the car door and throw a brown paper bag on his lawn.
Along with that, there was a hat that, by accident, it might have fell out of the car that one of the perpetrators was wearing.
We suspect that, during the robbery he's going to perspire. There's a very good likelihood that there would be DNA on the hat.
The DNA on the hat was traced back to a convicted felon who had been released on parole.
So we had subpoenaed his phone number, and his call logs show the number one caller, which later on would found out to be the second perpetrator involved.
Detectives discovered that the two suspects had met in prison. After further investigation, they found out that the car used in the robberies belonged to the second perpetrator's mother.
She was an older woman. She had no idea what her son was up to. He would just ask her to borrow the car.
The detectives continued surveilling the vehicle, gathering as much evidence as possible in order to build a solid case.
There were a lot of moving parts as the case progressed.
One night, detectives followed the suspects as they parked on a street, stole a license plate, and put it on their car.
We could not take that chance of them committing a robbery. So based on the fact that we saw them remove a stolen plate, I decided that we were going to take the car at that point. We had discovered that they already had disguises on, and that one of the perpetrators had a firearm in his waistband.
Someone in my office says the best detective is the detective with information. And information wasn't an issue in this case. It was trying to put the enormous amount of information that we had together.
On April 30th, 2018, the suspects were arrested and taken into federal custody. Both men were charged with 7 counts of commercial armed robbery. They are awaiting court hearings this fall.